Hello again, we're doing a WiP and chatty, that's Kristen's saying, isn't it? WiP and rant. Oh, well, today we're having a chatty rant, but usually it's a WiP and chat, isn't it? Or WiP and waffle. Oh dear. Right, back to working on Rainbow Cove. I know I should be working on Mr. Yay, but my head's just not in it, I'm afraid. So I'm going to be using this tray. This tray was sent to me by the lovely Louise. It's her son made it, and it is gorge. Right, so let's just crack on with it, shall we? It's a beautiful colour. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I'm back to squares. I've just been kitting up a painting with another item that she sent me, which her son had made, and it is, where is it? Nope. What's in there? Oh, yeah. Nope. There it is. And you'll have to see the video that I've done before this, which will probably go up next, is me using this, and it is fab. It is absolutely fab. If you've got static drills, it's a bit it's fun, but that's user error, not this. This is absolutely fab. I loved it, and the colour, awesome. Right, so on that note, let's crack on and test out this. Oh, I can see the colours in here, even if it is a darkish type of tray. Let's face it, the tools are only ever as good as the person who is using them, because it won't be the tools that'll be the problem, it'll be the person using them. And as they say, the old saying goes, something, what was it? Something other always blames his tools. Can't remember what it is. Oh, God. Well, you know what I mean. Right. What was the things I was going to... I said I'd saved a few things to discuss in this one, so I didn't run out of things to say. And guess what? I've only gone and forgotten them. I know one of them is, though. And that is... Oh, no, it's coming back to me. Yes, it's Mr. Yay. That's the one that I really need to address. Address the elephant in the room. It is a lovely painting, but sadly it is quite dark. I like the fact that it is on A4 paper, which is good, but at the same point there's only so much brick wall you can, enjoy doing. And it's not as if it's a multicoloured wall, full of graffiti, which would be nice. So I was having a look round at my other paintings that I've got as to what I'm planning ahead now, and what I'm going to do in November's DIY DP. And I have found I really like the one. I can't remember who was doing it. Oh, I'm sorry, I forget. Please forgive me for not remembering your name. I keep wanting to say it's Amy, but it's not. I don't think it is anyway. She did a pattern from, let's get it up on here, a pattern of the Pokemon. And where is it? Oh. Okie dokie. Right, let's just go there. And that's it. Right. And it's from the lordlibidon.com site. And they've got some free ones. So I clicked patterns and I looked at the epic Pokemon patterns, and look, there's all those. But free tools, was it under there? Oh, you get a free DMC colour chart. Well, that one's taken from Threadbare app. Thankyou colour chart, chronic dimensions calculator, thread conversion table, DMC anchor thread conversion, perfect hair colour threads. Oh, okay, it's quite a lot there. But where was it? Shop. Was it shop? Nope, that wasn't it. It was patterns. Please don't let them have taken it away. That's them. I had one. And I printed a bit of it. Please don't say they've taken it off. Oh my God. Please. Oh no. I had it yesterday. Oh, fudge. I don't know whether I downloaded it either. Shit. Did they, what, have they just flipping well whatnot? Have they just flipping well changed their, Right, I'm going to do a search because I can't handle that. There it is. I don't know why I couldn't find it before, but I better do something with it. But that is the one that I really want to do for November. Because I download the colour pattern. I've already downloaded it. That's good. So this is it. Sorry, I'm doing this, which perhaps I shouldn't. But I'm just trying to get here. But see, that's one bit. But look how bright. How bright is that? Right, that's enough of that. I mean, it's a free pattern, so, you know. So I'm going to do that one. Because it's bright. And I needed bright because, yeah, I can't handle the darkness. And I know I could be doing my sexy Wang Yibo, but that's dark as well. Not as bad though. But yes, so I have decided, so I'm planning on that one. I really like to have a look. I mean, it's where people get all their lovely patterns from. I mean, like Sam's cross-stitch conversion of the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings job one. That one's nice and bright and cheerful. And it's sort of like those sort of styles, really bright and cheerful, that I quite like to do, you know, and the Pokemon ones. But where do everybody else find their patterns from that are like that? I mean, I've got to test whether I can get that on onto Ujima onto my Threadbare app. Oh, I'm loving this tray. Oh, did I just... Ouch. No, that is one. Yeah. So I've decided I have to do that because I should have realised, really, as much as I want to do it, I think for a cross stitch conversion, you know, that I do for like, you know, DIY DP. I want a bright and cheerful one that I feel like I can just get on and do every day. I mean, I'm getting a better work and painting balance than I did have previously, because previously I would just, I mean, one week I think I did 120,000 or something daft. I don't know, something like that it seemed. And I just want to be able to you know, oh no, I think that was it all throughout the month. I'm not sure, but either way, you know, I need to you know, because that one, when I was doing that one, I was doing that early in the morning through to late at night, near enough every day. And it's no wonder we did all that, but it's not practical. It burnt me out a bit, and it just wasn't practical, because everything else sort of took a back seat to that. So any appointments I had, you know, I gave everything else half the effort, because I was like tired and stuff. So, you know, I'm doing this for mental health first and foremost. So I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I mean, I only did what, last week? I only did, what was it, 1,000 and something or other drills. But it was just, you know, I had a lot on and I didn't feel too well for some of those days. And my stomach was definitely out of sorts. And stuff. So, and I'm so tired because I haven't been sleeping again. So I'm not going to, you know, beat myself up about it. It is what it is, and it should be fun. So, yeah. I mean, we're on to our last week. And I know we're all trying desperately to get to the 1,000,000 drill drop. But a lot of us has been feeling the same this past couple of weeks. You know, things have happened. Life's got in the way, and we haven't been able to do as much as we thought we would do. So I'm not sure whether we will actually reach the 1,000,000 drill drop, but we can always, you know, try for the next one. And if I'm doing a brighter, flipping, better painting, ooh, I really enjoy, and I'll really do a lot more and pull my weight in the 1,000,000 drill drop thing of things. Yes. So that is that. That is my cross stitch conversion update sort of thing. And then, oh my God, yeah, I'm getting really, well, there's a couple of things. We're going to go on onto the politics. I know they say you should never mix politics, but hey, you know, it's such a laugh as it is. So, yeah, and that is Rishi Sunak calling for a snap election on July the 4th. Wow. I had a thought about why he was doing that, and I wondered whether part of it was Putin. He's having a bad time in Ukraine, thank God, and a lot of his armies people are what's it called, deserting or defecting over to Ukraine's side, which is very brave of them. But he's basically had his day, I think, Putin. This was his nail in his coffin type of thing. But he's getting a little bit desperate, and he now wants to move into the Baltics and got that avenue. And so all the people who are in the Baltic region are getting a little bit eek, eek, eek. And a lot of those people are NATO. I mean, even Russia's in NATO, but, you know, why do they expect, you know, everybody else has to toe the line? when he's not towing the line. You know, it's ridiculous. So he's doing that, and at the same time China is doing the war games over in Taiwan, and Taiwan has there's a big history because China deems Taiwan as theirs, and Taiwan says no, we're a state in our own right, country in our own right, and we don't want to be part of China, thank you very much, and Beijing and all their you know, censorship and all that kind of, you know, they want to be in a free world. And of course, what's his face, Xi Jinping, or whatever his name is, he's been palling up to flipping Russia. I mean, he's so we've got this going on. China had that Belt and Roads initiative a while back, and it's still apparently going on, where they basically lent a lot of money to third world countries and to help them, but they're loans, and these people said, oh yeah, we'll have this, and they're basically, you know, China's going in and building lots of places, lots of things in these countries as so like payment, and of course a lot of these countries are reneging because they haven't got the money for the paying back, and so, you know, China is in effect trying to take over the control of those countries, and it's not working because they're saying, you know, no, ridiculous. But I would definitely say it seems like we're heading for a world war again, another world war. We haven't learned from the last two and all the other ones, little ones, subsequent ones in between. We've got Iran, Israel, Palestine, Syria. We've got all that tension. I mean, it's just a melting pot for a world war again. And if I was Rishi Sunak, I'd be wanting to call for a snap election, because I certainly wouldn't want to be in power if it does go to war. Let's blame that on the other party, because it will get blamed on the other party. Look at the Iraq war, that got blamed on Blair. Yeah, granted, half of it was rightly so, but there again, you know, difficult times, difficult choices. Who's to say what we would do in a similar situation, you know, or what we could do? Because there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that we don't know anything about, and that we have to take into consideration. Yeah, it's all easy for us to say, oh no, we shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing that. But what was the alternative? You know, because inaction can lead also to chaos and whatever. So it's all happening in the world, isn't it? So there's that been going on. And then, oh my word, reading something, and I thought, oh, I wonder, that's kind of about right. Many years ago, I read about this thing called singularity. Now, what I got from that, I may be wrong, but what I got from that is, if they think that we're living in a simulation and we're all in this singularity thing that's heading fast, spiraling fast to something, to somewhere. I think that's about right, because these months, these days, these years are zipping on by so fast, speeding up. You know, it's like we're in space and we're at warp, you know, whatever, warp speed, you know. And they reckon that we could have gone through a black hole, and that is why everything is as it is. And I kept thinking about that. I'm thinking, that's interesting. Could we have gone through a black hole? So I'm going to do a little bit more of researching on that, because many, many, many moons ago, I thought that too. I thought, you know, who's to say we haven't already gone through one of these and we're actually living in a black hole? Because say you should never go through a black hole, because that is it. Life ends. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm thinking, but does it really end? I know there's physics and all that lot, but at the same point, you know, we only know so much. And things can change. Just because we think it shouldn't. There's lots of, you know, things that sort of prove the exception to the rule. Can't name any at the minute, but, you know, it's just interesting. The older I get, the more I think I just, you know, I used to be so fighty, you know. Oh, got to do something about, you know, in the injustices and all this kind of stuff. And while I still think that, I'm realising that the full-on sort of, you know, attack mode that most choose, and the angry mode and the ranting mode, it's just wasted energy. It's just hot air. Because lots of people will just sort of say, oh, yes, I'm against that, blah, 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 because of this, that, and the other. But yet they won't go out and do something about it, you know. And so you just sort of think, okay. And I'm thinking about my part in everything. And it's like, well, I could waste my energy. And it would be wasted, really, because what is little old me going to achieve? Yes, there is whatnot in numbers, you know. Things can change, but I think it's knowing when to fight your battles. Because what's the point of fighting battles to get tired out, disillusioned, and, you know, your hopes and dreams have gone down the drain because it was the wrong battle you should have been fighting. But I don't know. That's how I just feel at this moment in time. Tomorrow will probably change again, and it's all right. It can change. That's the thing. Makes us unique. We don't have to sit and religiously stand by what we said, you know, 5 minutes ago, 5 hours ago, 5 years ago, 5 decades ago. We can change, and that's growth. So I don't sweat the small stuff anymore. I kind of think quite a lot of people, I think, you know, they're seeing stuff and they're being told stuff, you know, and they're taking it as truth and running with it. I mean, I've done it in the past without really thinking about it. And that's when the troubles happen. That's like Chinese whispers. Before you know it, everybody's passing on, you know, a distorted view of what it should be, and everything else, and it's crazy. I'm doing single placing again. Have you noticed? Am I in shot? Yes, I am. Oh, bugger. Oh, I must have. Yes, I've missed it. Oh, my alarm didn't go off. Unless I've set it for another time. Oh, shoot. I hope I haven't. Golly, that was good. So all that hurrying in my last video, blimey, Riley. Oh, I was doing my, I still giggle at it. I was shouting at my drills because they kept running away because of the static. And I told myself, I said, oh God, I'm acting like a drill sergeant. Sorry. Yes, I did find that amusing. And I'm right, I won't say it anymore. I've said it in the last one, I'm going to say it in this one, and that's that. Okay. But drill sergeant was quite amusing. Quite apt. I'm going to have to go and get my dinner in a minute. I'm starting to feel a bit lightheaded. What have I got that I can have now for a snack? I wonder. Oh dear. I Got an apple, but I don't fancy an apple. Oh, pack of those, but that's it. Yams. What's going on there? Can't see. I like these. They remind me, I get the fruit ones because they remind me of the fruit shorties. I used to love those, especially dunked in with tea. I tried dunking these last night in my tea. It didn't have the same effect. And a milky cup, you know. Now I have my herbal tea, my jasmine green tea. Oh. All out of tea. Trying to think what I've got in my freezer. I had the pizza that was in there the other day. I've got loads of veggies, so I suppose I could do a veggie soup. Yeah, I'll have to do a veggie soup. I've got some porridge sachets, so those will do for breakfast. The last of those. I've got pasta and I've got cheese. I haven't got any milk because I'm intolerant to it. I've got some lactose-free stuffed milk in the fridge, but I think it's had its day. I'd be right if my credit card arrived, but it hasn't. Got the pin. Should be glad when the majority of this one is done. This sky bit that I'm on. I don't mind block painting, but colour blocking. But it is a bit of a pain in the arse when there's quite a bit of it. That's for sure. I saw my daughter this morning. I got this text that says, "Are you up for a visit?" And I went, "Oh, she's back up in the area," because she's been down in Wales. She's moved down to Wales. You know, they're staying with her husband's dad and wife, and yeah, so they're down there, and they came back up quickly for something, and yeah, so it was really nice to see them both. It was a very nice catch up. Sadly, I waffled on a load about my son, her brother, which was not good. I shouldn't have done that, but I do feel good for it. It's having someone, you know, who knows what he's like and everything else, that you can just, you know, just say, and who understand stuff. So that was good. And then she was going to go and see him. And I said, well, I wouldn't call him, because then you give him something to think about. And then he's all confused and all discombobulated by it. And he'll, you know, and it'll be terrible. So your best bet is just to go round there, knock on the door. But don't just knock on the door when you go round there, because, you know, he might not answer, because he might think it's just me coming round. And then he doesn't answer. So then when you're there, text him or phone him and say, oh, I'm outside your door, let us in. Well, kids, eh? Oh, it's so good to see her. She's got such a sense of humour. I think she gets it from me. She must do, obviously. And a lot of it is her own. Yeah. She's doing ever so well in her work. Been promoted. And she's out now doing what she needs to do, and she's doing it from home, which is even better for her. Which is good. And she was there saying some of the people that she started this training thing for the new job. She finished 3 weeks ahead of everybody else, and she'd been signed off, and is now out there doing it. And I think she well deserves to pat her own back and blow her own trumpet on that one, because she has achieved so much through a lot of hard work, and the things that she's, you know, gone through. You know, she hasn't had it easy by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know, look at that. I really like this. Yeah. Oh dear, sorry about that, the blank the quietness. I think I'm going to have to make another appointment with my doctor at some point. Because my ankle, the one I had all that injury on, and that I broke it, dislocated it, broke it in 3 places. I had to have an operation on it. And they've got pins and bolts and all kinds of things on it. It's playing up. It feels like it's weak. And it's sore and it clicks every now and then. So I don't know whether my foot is behaving differently. So God knows what's going on with it. But you know, by the time you've made an appointment with the doctors and then they've referred you, you know, well, good thing is we've got an X-ray in our town, X-ray unit in our little hospital. Oh dear, come on, I'm getting fed up of this colour. I want to do some of the bright colours. Mind you, this is not grey. Various shades of grey, like 3371, 37990. I think that's it. 645. Yeah. 844. Which was basically all the colours I kept seeing on Mr. Yay. I mean, it's going to look good when it's done. That I will say. I mean, look, I've done that. But 4,900 of those were from me doing another time. But I finished that off, done that. And there's that. And that was all I did last week, basically. But if you know, I'm going to be chopping down one of these sides to butt it up against, even perhaps a little bit. But you know, you can see it's these colours. They're just another brick in the wall. Yeah, so it's only a wall, is it? What's up, Desmond? Dizzy wizzy woo woo. Oh, I call her and she thinks it's food time. Is that what you think? Do you want food? You have cuddles with me first. She don't usually come on screen, do you, Desi? Very fussy, aren't you? Hey? Oh, very fussy. Mummy loves you. I know. You saw your cousin. Your wooflet cousin. Whiskey Woo Woo, didn't you? You did very well, darling. You really did. Meow. Meow. Charlie says. Meow. No, you're going to think of hissing at me because you don't like cuddles, do you? In any shape or form. You're doing ever so well, though. I know. Go on, then. Oh, dear. Right. I'll give you the whole pouch. Oh, my ankle is really hurting. There you go. You've got enough food. I think I might be making a pie out of the rest of your food. Adding a bit of gravy of my own variety. Right. remember to renew my library books the other day. I think I need to renew this putty a bit. Oh, look at that. Put that one in upside down. See the shine on it. Come on. Gotcha, you little weak. Don't you just hate that? Misbehaving drills. This one is fab. It's very big though. I've got to stop getting very big paintings in future. I think 50 by 50 will be good size. Oh, glue dot's starting to play up. Yep, I do like this tray. A bit gutted. I wanted to give my daughter some of those coasters that I've made, but I left them at the blimmin' office. I looked at them and thought, no, I don't need to take them home with me. But I didn't know my daughter was coming. I always like it when it's surprised. I don't mind that. I mean, some people, you know, don't like it when people just suddenly turn up. But it's my daughter and her husband, and I haven't seen them in a while. And she always texts, you know, even if it's half an hour before she comes. Don't, yeah. She looked like she was about to. She started stretching, looking at the arm of my sofa, stretching her claws up, ready to attack it and use it as a scratching post. And all when she's got a massive, chunky scratching post. Granted, she's managed to unravel it a little bit, but it still works. I think she's the hyacinth bouquet of the of this house. Mine is a bit of a snob. If even a smidge of it looks like it's tatty, she turns her nose up at it. Oh, there's one already on there. Oh, no wonder it wasn't picking up. Oh my God, this bit is nearly done. a 5. I need a 5. There's a 5. Yay! Have I done it all? Have I got all that colour now on this bit? Yes. And now we've got the ticks. Oh dear, but the ticks are a nice colour. They're that lovely turquoisey. I do like this, look. I don't have to cover it so much like I used to have to do with the other. And because the other was in the middle, it was so awkward. But this, I can just hold it like that and tap. Whereas the other had to sort of really faff around to it. Perfect. Oh, I'm all out of biscuits now. Oh dear. Oh well. Tick. If I knew what my blooming credit card number was going to be, I could have been naughty and ordered a takeout. Oh, my mate comes back from her holidays tomorrow. She's been a long time gone. Well, 2 weeks. She went to Spain. Hopefully she's come back recharged and everything. She does need to. Oh. I think I'm just going to do these little ones, filling in here, and then I will stop because I have run out of things to say, to rant about, to waffle on about, to talk about, to chat about. Yeah. Besides, I've got to check my diamond painting collection, whether I'll have enough to last me through the World War III that's coming up. Because I'll tell you what, God help Putin and Xi Jinping, whatever his name is, if war does start properly and I run out of diamond paintings, I'll have another bloody thing coming then. Yes, they certainly will. Oh, I like this colour. This colour's gorgeous. And I'm seeing it in this tray. This tray is fab. Whether it's similar to the tray that I've got from Add More Zest. No, you see, that's Add More Zest one. And I don't like it. I mean, the colour's not too bad, but it's the shape of it. It's just too, you know, narrow there. I need it to be a lot wider before it goes down in. But that I much prefer, definitely. And with the side funnel. Yeah. Bingo, as they say. And there. I get more horizontal on this canvas, laying down onto it more. I think I'm ready to fall asleep. Oh, well. Tomorrow I shall get back onto Mr. Yay again. Do some more of it. But I'm itching to gather the drills for that Pokemon one. Now, if I could have found a Modal Zushi one, which was really bright and cheerful, I would do that in a shot. But I think I need to balance my Modal Zushi, the Untamed, my boys, out a little bit better. I've got to work out these paintings that I've got in my stash. I just don't know which ones. I mean, because they're all pretty big. Got about 6 now, which were massive. Yeah, lots of drills. And I'm not going to buy any more of them because I've got enough. Because they're just going to end up sitting there. Like the treehouse one, I really desperately wanted that one. Now I've got it. I've kitted it up, but I haven't done anything to it. And it's crazy. It's silly. And perhaps me starting all these paintings at once that I've got on the go is a bit daft. But then, having said that, thinking about it, they all get done. And then, in effect, they'll all be finished around about the same time. Which I think will be awesome. Right, over here. I can make a cup of tea in a minute. Check my bank account just in case it went in earlier. We can but hope. We can but hope. Let's pull that back a bit. Where am I on? I will have that one. Oh, this morning, my favourite writer, Amoy, she does like, it's like a fan fiction, but it's not a fan fiction as such. I think it's better than fan fiction story. And she's already had one book published and it's been out, and it's slightly different. This one was, but I got that. And now she's been serialising, so every now and then she'll finish a chapter or two and she'll put them up. She put one up today. It's the 118th, 19th chapter, and oh my god, it's so good. The story is brilliant. You know, it's not like the standard fan fiction where it seems to be like, you know, boy meets girl or boy meets boy or girl meets girl or whatever, and they shag and then they live happily forever after, you know, like what I'd call like a bit of one of these, like a porno type thing, because that's in effect what some of them are. And then no, hers actually has a storyline. It's very intriguing. It's very complicated in so many ways, the twists and the turns, and how she manages to put it all together, you know, and run each different storyline. She's doing it like some in the past and some in the future, and at first it did take a while to get your head around it, but then, oh my god, then it was amazing. It was just, you just get your head into it, and it's just, oh wow, yeah. But yeah, so it's so this story is great, and I haven't read any of the other like fan fictions with the pairings of Xiaozhan and Wang Yibo, because they'd be crap in comparison to this one, and I don't want to ruin it. And yeah, wow. Yes, I'm sidetracking again. I am. Oh dear, this is crazy, isn't it? Yeah, but yeah, stop sidetracking now, because I was going to be doing one thing, wasn't I? One thing, and one thing alone. Because this isn't getting my drills placed, is it? No, it's not. Oh dear. No. No. No, not in. Oh, well, never mind. Probably just as well. Tick, 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 tick. Yes. Oh, come on. Gotcha. I've been in and out next door doing things. I'm going to go and have a peek in the window in a bit because I'm nosy. It's an empty house because the poor chap that used to be in there died, sadly. And they said it was a bit of a mess in there. Well, I'm not surprised, because tell you what, this house was a bit of a mess when I moved in. Carpet is filthy, stained. Kitchen dated. I'm definitely going to see what that one's like. Yeah. Oh, get all these ones. And then I can stop and finish this off cam when I don't have to talk or find something interesting to say, or perhaps uninteresting to say. Steady, does he? Well, I haven't been putting you down a full pouch at a time. Just did it just now, didn't I? Should have realised. And you like that, you only can take half a pouch at a time. Just a little bit more frequent. I might do myself some pasta, and I have some pesto in the fridge. Yeah, fridge. But then that on its own. Oh, dearie, dearie, dear. Oh, don't you hate it when it does that? You think you've picked up a drill, you go and place it, and you try placing it again and again and again, and then you realise you actually haven't got a drill on there. Oh, down. That's a P. Don't put a tick where a P should be. Right. There we go. Get in there. Well, that is that for now, I think. So I will love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. And Louise, it's brilliant. So thanks a lot then for watching. Love you all. Bye bye.